Word out that if anybody is not using them, that I would love to have back, because I got the power turned on. We're gonna light it up with whatever we can this year.
Okay, well then we will arrange to get those over to you.
It was interesting, like Friday afternoon or Saturday.
I shot him a text. I talked to him twice today. He's like, yeah.
Better, and her
But
husband
it's BJ,
stopped
so
by.
he's making a new route for the garbage truck driver. Apparently,
Yeah.
he got a bunch of hands,
And
no.
and he's not very efficient.
just thrilled to see what we've done over there. And I said
I said we
something
pay him
about
up
getting
this day.
decorations back.
I like to get
So
those.
she showed me a bunch of pictures, and they've got a bunch that they have at their house in Spokane,
Oh my,
and they're gonna bring them all down.
oh, cool,
Have them to set up.
awesome. So we'll have the old display back. That was always a big deal. People came from all over the area to come and drive by that street and
Yeah.
take a look at all the displays.
Well,
I don't know what we're gonna end up
it's
with.
7 o'clock, and
Yeah.
we got quorum, so we're gonna go ahead and get going.
We're gonna do what we can.
I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Roll call. Destiny,
Present.
Debbie,
Present.
Nick,
Present.
BJ. I'm here, along with. Approval of agenda. I would like to amend and move Fred to the top because he has something to do with the Garrett. If that's okay with everybody.
Yeah. You mean after the public comment? Or?
Yes.
Everybody come in? Would you accept the agenda? Did you just know? I did. I second.
Was the move and seconded to accept the amended agenda, moving the emergency management under the public comment. Everybody in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passes. Public comment, agenda items only. Misty Zornacki.
So I don't know what your agenda is, but I got a notice today.
That's not on the agenda.
Who do I talk to? Because I work Monday through Friday, just like you do.
I can talk to you after the meeting if you want.
Perfect,
Yes.
thank you.
Linda?
I'm only going to repeat what I said last time, only because there were a couple of folks that weren't here last time. And that is that it would be greatly appreciated if you will all speak up so that we can hear you. And I thank you for that.
Should we let BJ in now? I'm pretty sure that's him.
Yeah, if y'all talk like that, I'll be able to hear everything.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
What up, man?
Here he is.
I know. I was wrapped up in work stuff again.
One's in merit.
Alright.
No, that no,
The
Ted.
next work session for June will be the 20th.
I didn't know there was a turn.
It'll be the 15th.
Oh,
The work session will be June 15th, not the 22nd. And the council meeting will be July 6th. You got that right. Other business. Benzene. Discussion, information, here's a little flyer, star.
I know that we've talked about this, but I didn't know what the record.
Oh, I have an arrow, sorry, Fred. Sorry, Fred, we're gonna
I know.
wait on the
Such a
fence.
short period of time. That's what's really staggering. Man.
watching out for you there,
And
buddy.
here I am, the old guy. All right, moving on, emergency management. All right, our 30-day forecast for weather is basically predicting a few scattered showers that are going to be coming through. These are sprinkles. There's no estimations at this point that there's going to be any major storm events like there were the last few days. But you can never tell with weather. They can only do so much with their predicted models. They can talk about temperature, but they can't talk about precipitation. So in terms of what we're expecting, the temperatures are going to be on a steady increase and humidities are going to continue to decline. I remind you, low humidity, high temperature, wind, and a stupid. You get those four things together and you've got now a fast moving wildfire. So, there's just no telling. I mean, it was a stupid bird that landed on the power lines off to the west here, a considerable distance, got himself electrocuted and burned and fell into the dry grass and tried to burn Winona down. So, like I say, just those four elements, and it can happen here in a heartbeat. Grasses need to be cut. They need to be cut down at least no higher than 6 inches from the ground. All vegetation should be removed. Anything like dry leaves or any of that need to be removed at least 5 feet from the building. And we need to have all of the high grasses and stuff cut down to a distance of about 30 feet from the building. And then think seriously about all the combustible materials on the property. Make sure anything that's not necessary gets removed. Those are the things that are going to prevent your house from going up in smoke. Now, you're not going to be able to stop ashes and stuff that's flying through the air at high speed when high winds are blowing a fire. But if you remove the burnable material around your house, you have a much better chance of keeping your house from burning down. So anyway, that is the message that we want to try to put out to the community. I'll be sending Star a little missive to include in the next water bill about that. All right. As I say, the seasonal disaster forecast is windstorms. And again, with the warming trend in effect, there's little potential for wind extremes, but you never know. They could happen. Now, Avista has their power reduction program in effect right now, and they have actually implemented it twice so far. Now, what a power reduction program is if there is a wildfire in an area, they're going to shut the power off preemptively so that they don't wind up having live lines in the fire area. So that means communities like ours can just get shut off if we've got something going on out in Winona or in the area around here. So just be advised, that's not something that happened to the power transmission system. That's something they're doing proactively to prevent the infrastructure from being destroyed. Okay. Let me see if I can rally my thoughts here. Okay. Emergency management for Whitman County at this point is focused pretty much solely on wildfires. That's their whole drill. And the Red Cross, likewise, is focused entirely on wildfires at this point, with the exception of the people in Seattle and Spokane who are all agog about the World Cup. But who cares about that? Anyway, so preparedness, we just need to reinforce our vegetation laws with the public. Let everybody know what's required of them in terms of their yard maintenance, and I'll put out a missive about distances and stuff so that we can be wildfire ready. Any questions for me?
Well, I wondered, are there other avenues, like the fire department, for example? Is there anything they can do to compel property owners who have tall grass and stuff around their houses? I mean, can the fire department help us with this? Because obviously we're at a huge disadvantage as far as getting this done. We know it needs to be done, but
well,
it's very
they are very restricted on what their legal capabilities are. They are a district. within the Whitman County General Fire Program. And while they do have the authority to levy taxes, they don't have the authority really to enforce rules. And remember, because they are in a county fire district and we are in fact an incorporated town, once the fire department gets inside the town, it's the town rules that rule. And so the fire department really has no authority to enforce any of our rules. That's a code enforcement thing. So we would need somebody from code
County judge.
Yeah. So we need a code enforcement person to do that.
Yeah.
Do I understand that even though he's got a very important point here, none of us here can ask anything? Okay.
So in any case, any other questions for me? That concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks, Beth.
All right, great. All right, now fences. Start.
So we talked about fencing. What direction do I need to go with this? I do think that you guys definitely need an ordinance
Ordinance rewrite.
or rewritten.
I agree.
So I have information that talks about what can be done, what can't be done. I just need the direction to put it in an ordinance, to present it to you guys,
Yeah, we
if
got
you,
to look at it.
yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
agree. But you guys can let me know or let Dean know, just so we can get it off the agenda. I mean, if you don't wanna do anything, then we'll take it off, but if you want something, then I'll create something.
Well, I think absolutely.
Okay. And there's a couple.
We could use the committee on this too, if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. And I do have some things like corner lots, invisibility.
Correct.
And I have some things about, how tall a fence can be without a permit, with a permit, those kind of.
Does this also include the survey?
Yeah,
We discussed
Yes, if there's an issue, if.
It's the fourth one.
fourth one. Property one, okay.
And Dean and I did speak to our insurance and they said as far as a permit, we could do something for the city side, but if it's property owner,
You don't want us involved.
right,
No,
Yes,
I
yes,
agree with that 100%.
yes, yeah, so there, because we don't want any kind of liability.
I agree.
So then we just have to firm this up and clarify and
Right.
move forward with it.
Yeah, so can we put fencing on the work session so we can have a discussion about the heights?
Oh.
And-
Like I said,
Because
like I
that's
talked
about the only thing that we really need to finite. The rest of that looks really good, actually.
And I was looking at other.
And then the corners visibility thing.
Yes, yeah. And I was looking at several other municipalities and theirs is kind of 6 foot, but the IRC is 7, so it's whatever,
Right.
it's preference.
And then what do most require in corners?
It's like 4 foot is like,
Yeah,
I thought that's what.
It's this weird, it's a triangle. It's so many feet from here, so many feet from here, so then you have a triangle so you can
Like-
see around the corner.
like driveways have different rules. If you're pulling into a street, you can't have an 8 foot fence pulling straight onto a street. You gotta be able to have the visibility.
Yes.
Yes, and there's certain kinds of fencing that you could use on that corner lot too. You couldn't use a solid to where you can't see.
Chain link and stuff like that. yeah.
Right, yes.
Dog license. Chicken coop. 2 new ordinances. This is more of the discussion, verify that everything's good to go there. Or any changes that we wanna do to them. I think the main thing that we did was change the license dates. I think Star just went ahead and did the
July 1st.
July 1st date. And then there'll be an application or,
And then we're gonna adopt the one that's closer based on Albion.
yep. And we'll get some kind of box or whatever to put them outside, so if we're not around, you can grab your application, get it filled out, and provide the information that we need for that.
Sure.
Does it say on here the limitation of dogs, like the number?
Sorry.
No, I just did the section. I didn't do the entire ordinance for animals or for dogs. I'm just amending certain sections of that ordinance. And that's all I put in there. I did put, because there is a $20 late fee, and it did say shall, but I changed that to may because of the circumstances.
Okay.
Next year may be different.
Give
But-
some leniency.
Yes,
Okay.
if that's a change, that's what I put. I just changed the word shall to may.
And we have the number of dog restriction listed on the application at this.
You can probably add it to it.
I feel like, well, so is there, hold on. Can they use, like, I feel like the number of dogs should be put on here.
So
The
there,
limitation.
right, limitation, are you changing that? Because,
It's not being changed.
okay, so I'm
Just
amending the ordinances that you already have. And
So
so
there's
if
an
that's not
exist-
changed.
There's an existing ordinance that already has that in it.
Yeah.
If we
Okay.
put it in here, it would be a duplicate.
Oh, it would be a duplicate.
Yes.
Okay.
But
All
I-
we're doing here is changing
But,
date
The
of
date.
license.
but what I'm
Vaccine.
asking is that if we can go ahead and have that added onto the application. So at
Onto
the
the
point in the time that they're
Correct.
doing it,
Right.
they're
It's-
having it
Right
put
in
in
front
there.
of them. Okay.
Yes, I can add that.
This one is straightforward, it is just the date. Right, unless you added somebody
And that's moving it from the beginning of the year to the.
Yep. to a more suitable date for.
But, and that's the only
clerk.
change.
Did you didn't change anything else in there, did you?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, I did put in there because you guys did talk about there needed to be a little bit more teeth into
Oh,
inspection. Like, you could go to make sure there was 10 chickens.
Mhm.
further to prove, it has the.
The inspection shall be conducted at reasonable times upon notice to the property owner or occupant whenever practical. That was what was added?
Yes.
What's the notice?
What's practical?
Yeah.
Right, I guess that depends. The notice would be, somebody could call, somebody could write a letter, somebody could leave a note on their door. Saying that,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys give notice?
They don't do chickens.
You don't do chickens?
we don't have,
But
we
they
do,
have.
but not.
Oh, you guys have ducks in your town, don't even
Yes.
go there.
We didn't have horses, cows.
Wow.
Yes.
Just to
Have
clarify, we
inspections and you give notice for that?
do what?
Do you have inspections for this kind of animals? And is there notice for that?
For Albion, did they do inspections for the other end?
Yes, we do. Yes, if there's you have to have so many square feet, you have to have loading sheds, things like that, so. There is, but we don't give notice, we just go
You
inspect
just go look.
and,
Verify.
Oh, so I think it's very nice of us to give him a notice.
right,
I don't think county does for
You just
anything.
Walk right on and inspect it.
Yeah,
Surprise.
that can be taken out too,
it's fine.
I just don't,
I think it's fine. We'll see how it goes.
Anything else on the chicken?
No.
No, that was good.
Yard waste. So, after our last meeting, we did have the risk management coordinator. what he called himself?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, from our insurance company come down, we did a whole walkthrough through town. We went to the sewer plant and he said, absolutely not to have the public out here. He goes, since it is not isolated off, somebody fell into that, we wouldn't have it now. Somebody drove the car into it, what would we do? So he says liability purposes is just way too high to have that open to the public. So that is where I stand on that.
Understood.
He did find some other stuff too, but
Did you
Some
give
of them.
suggestions about the, property owners beyond there who need to get in and out and access to keys and stuff like that, or that's just ours to
that's ours to hash
figure
out.
out?
Are there any alternatives that we could potentially come up with for a yard waste program that we might be able to think
A
of?
trailer?
I know that it is pretty helpful for the
If we
community.
had a trailer set or something, so you know what I mean, that got filled and then, or a dump truck or anything along those kind of lines, but that's.
So who's taking it to him?
But I don't, but that's, exactly, we don't have an employee.
Or maybe,
Or who's purchasing said trailer, or who's gonna maintain it
No.
while it's
No.
sitting there, someone doesn't put the washing machine in it, or the tires, or the car batteries, or.
So where do you all
well, we
take your
don't,
yard waste?
we can't answer questions. Sorry.
It's like you're against helping. Yeah.
It's not that we're against helping, we're just trying to find solutions that'll work, so. Is it possible that we could look at other solutions at some point?
We can always look at them.
Okay,
The city doesn't have any place that we could have a spot.
alright,
I mean,
there's no other.
next to Tony and Nancy's food factory.
Does Empire do any yard waste pickup?
No.
For anywhere? Then I
No.
guess that's the bigger question.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, if you get a new can, you can. If you get another garbage can, you put it in there.
But we haul
Oh,
those
yeah,
garbage.
It's not,
All of
They
it's
charge you the
garbage.
same rate.
There's
No, I
site
know that.
outside of like a farmer that would be willing to burn
Right.
like once a month or something for, yeah, okay. Not really many options.
It's something we can look into in the future.
Okay,
Or
cool.
have any ideas. All right, so new business, council position. I have been religiously in contact with the county commissioner's clerk. She, right?
Yes, she. Corey is a she.
Corey is a she. And I kind of feel like I've been kept kind of getting pushed on the back burner. There is a list of communications that we've had back and forth.
Did your meeting happen?
These aren't all of them. No. This isn't all of them. We've had other conversations, phone, in person, things like that, so. No,
So what's the bottom line as to the holdup here?
no response, if you read the summary, there's no response to any of the documentation that we have provided the candidates back to the commissioners. So she is gonna reach out again and, or try to reach out again to those people, and I have a primitive meeting scheduled for the 15th.
So they're saying that they contacted all the potential applicants.
If I understood the communication right,
And that they
that she
sent
reached out to them. I don't know
something that was a
how,
resume sort of thing that they had.
I don't know with what, I just know that she said she reached out to them, and then when she responded last time, it said resume, so. I don't know.
Can we get a copy of what she said she
Communicated?
sent? I mean,
Sent to the candidates, I can shoot her an email again and see if she.
Can we
And
set up
see
a
the
meeting to
date
sit
when
down
they
with them?
sent it?
Like, I've called them and they just don't call me back, so I
Same
don't,
here.
at this point in time, so.
Yeah. feels
And we're hearing that
like-
from one of the people who's on said list, that they're saying they called. And she's saying she called them and they didn't call. So somebody's not telling the truth.
absolutely.
Well, I just know what I've been told.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
again,
So-
Star, what can we do to get involved?
Probably not a whole lot. I mean, you can do public records
Oh,
requests to ask for things.
Better, so since our position is still empty, is there a way, can it get onto the ballot this November?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah,
Okay, so,
somebody can.
so
Because-
what steps need to do to stop trying to work through them
Oh, you
to help us
can't, you
there?
can't, because the next step is the
Since that open
governor's
election,
office.
yeah, the open election running was already been closed for November already.
Yeah.
So they should have applied at that point, they probably could have got on, but now that, I mean, there's that crazy window of like a day or something in August, but I don't know what day that is. But
Oh, yeah.
is it,
There
is that,
So again,
but I don't know if it's that kind of election though.
Right, but as far as anything, so our next step would be, there's a certain timeline, and then it goes to the
so
governor's office.
whom do we speak to about the commissioners not following through on what they're saying they're supposed to be doing?
I have no, I have to look.
Whom oversees
Right.
them? Like, you know what I'm saying? When somebody
Yes,
upset us,
yes.
they'll go over us to them. So
Right.
who?
Probably the governor's office, I'm
Okay.
not, yeah, I'm not,
Alright, so
I'm not sure, but I think it sounds like,
you're gonna
He
give them
has
these
a
calls.
I have a meeting set up again on the 15th with the commissioners, but they're gonna send in on response, I guess, is what it sounds like.
and you had a meeting already set up and they canceled, correct?
Yes, I had one for the day and they,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they don't answer the phone and they don't call back, so I don't know what exactly we're supposed to.
So once
be
again, we just
expecting.
have very little recourse, we're just swapping in the wind here.
I know.
Yes, waiting for them.
Are they just in Colfax?
Yeah.
So I can just go show up at the right one. It's a little harder to not answer that. I'll be in Colfax tomorrow.
Library renewal contract. So this is all just informational, not hashing anything out, we're just talking about what we found, what we haven't found. Here's a copy of, oops, did I not get one?
Contract for the library service.
Oh, you have some. Star kind of read through some of our old minutes and things and found, there's a pink arrow, then you go back, it shows that in 15, Jeff Wool brought it up at the meeting that if the library should pay extra for additional services there, they're gonna do it outside the scheduled hours. But that was the only, I mean, I went through the rest of those minutes for the rest of the year and I didn't see anything else brought up about it. But I don't know how that turned out with Tia, and I haven't talked to Tia. She was the librarian at the time. I know Tia pretty well. But we are kind of under a gun here on this because of the time restraint as far as when it has to be done and all the different people involved to make this contract work.
You mean the October deadline?
Because if we submit it in October and they say no, comes in November, we're gonna be outside the parameters at that point. So we have to have it right the first time or we're gonna have to start early to get it where we want it to go.
So what are we shooting for then? As far as the date?
Well, I hadn't had anything in mind.
Oh, okay.
So
So the termination T's and C's here say it's 30 days or it's 60 days prior. So the provisions have to be accepted by both parties within 60 days prior to the end of the fiscal year. Which is the end at the 31st, 2026. So we would have to have it agreed upon 60 days. So that's November 1st. Is that
Right,
So not October.
So not October,
Beginning of September?
right? We have to make sure all parties are agreed on in time, so we have to start crunch time to get the contract in front of them so that we can do our any negotiations back and
Or
forth.
like end of July, we need to have our end done.
it needs to be soon.
Yeah,
I did not include the extension,
Oh yeah,
because I forgot there was an extension, and I don't know what that date.
it was only for like a 1 year.
Right, but when did you sign it?
Maybe, I can't remember either. But I did sign one of those.
mhm.
Yeah, I remember that.
So in the past, It was the librarian for minimum wage cleaning the library for the few
We're
extra.
gonna talk about, my proposal is we either A, I get some volunteers, 2 members of council to be on a committee, or I can appoint 2 people to be the library contract committee.
I'll do it.
We'll go on.
So Nick and Destiny will be library contract committee. They will handle the library contract.
Okay.
Start.
Sounds good. And when you're ready, I can, I haven't done this, but if you say, Star, I need this, then I'll get it a little faster. But how much it costs for water, sewer, electricity, insurance, maintenance, those kind of things. I did ask the insurance to send me something on how much it costs to insure that
Yeah,
building.
as soon as possible, I'll need that.
Is there any problem with us hiring somebody at minimum wage, the amount of hours we were paying the past librarian to do it, to hire somebody else at that said rate? Would there be any issues or complications?
Other than
with
it's just not minimum wage.
how?
Because we would have security taxes, we have labor taxes, we have liability taxes.
I
So just
understand.
because it's $18 an hour for her to come in and clean, I usually do the $10 rule, add $10 to it to cover everything on the back end. So if we're
That's
paying
true.
someone $28 an hour to come in, clean the library.
Put all that other stuff on top, it stacks up, so,
$10.99.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So,
But that is an option.
So we didn't pay those taxes on the hours for the librarian then?
We did.
We don't pay the library.
No.
we don't.
We used
did.
I
We
think
used to
it,
pay the
yes,
library.
table it,
So you're starting to make it sound different.
table it.
That's something you guys can go over. And you can ask us questions anytime.
But yeah, we'll talk.
But basically, we need to get on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fred did his bit. Alright, public works. Alright, you guys should have my report. I did replace the chlorine drum yesterday. Friday. I replaced it on Friday. For new chlorine, I turned the pump down this morning because it wasn't like it was high, but it's higher. I like to keep our chlorine around the 0.5 range, and it was like 0.9, so I turned it down a little bit. 0.5 is perfectly safe levels for everything. It just helps with the odor in this case a little bit. Water usage is extremely high already for as early in the season we are. We're 100,000 to 130,000 gallons of water a day. When traditionally, like on an average day, we're 25 to 30,000 gallons of water.
We're not having any
There's no leaks.
ridiculous, crazy,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like 40,000 on one bill or anything like that?
But we
I actually
have,
started watering my lawn.
I do too, but not to that degree.
so this month alone, we're 2.4 million gallons of water through the well.
Holy cow.
That's first of the first, right?
It's
Are
interesting.
we more, how many, we don't have more hookups than we did at this time last year, right? Give or take,
No.
not by a lot at least.
School is still doing the school thing.
Pool hasn't even
And they're
been
not
filled
even
yet,
on.
right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Really?
I don't know. Sorry.
Is the school watering?
Hmm?
Yes.
Oh, they are,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what I
But they haven't done the
wondered.
pool yet, though. They haven't.
No, I didn't wonder, but I wondered about what they were doing, if we saw any changes.
Oh, that's a good question.
School started watering. Everybody in town's been watering.
Are they still watering during the day? Yes, that's.
You know, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, during daylight anyway.
I don't know. So I just little tidbits I thought you guys like to know.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a lot.
That's troubling, really.
The sewer plant for the most part has been operating pretty well. I spent 16 hours down there on the 10th pressing sludge out of the digester. That was, well, I didn't sit down there the whole time. I was back and forth and doing other things, but I wanted to get the digester clear because I have Evergreen coming down and we're gonna do some tweaking, trying to get it to run a little more efficient, so we needed some place to put some stuff, so. And then on the 29th, the computer decided to lose all control of the system. The system has a default that runs itself to the last known entry. So over the weekend, it ran itself, if you will. I had no control of what was going on out there. The computer did an update. Microsoft had some security update and it booted my IP address out of it, so it lost all its programming. So I had a guy come down today, we got it fixed. Things are back up and going. So nothing to be super alarmed about. Other than I was panicked like nobody's business. Because I control it on the city phone. When I'm not around, I can check things and I couldn't check anything. It was simple. Well, I hope it's not flooding. Streets, I'm continuing mowing road edges and right-of-ways as I find them. And ones that I know that are ours, and then ones that I find out later that are ours. Because I just don't know all the different little nicks and crannies of what was what. Successfully cleared the culvert on 2nd Street on Saturday. I removed approximately a 12-foot root mass from there and a bunch of debris. It's still laying in front of this guy's driveway because it's too heavy to lift by myself. So I'll let it dry a few days. I'll get the backhoe. So we don't have to cut the culvert out and repair the street. So Brett, Arvo. Hey, there he is. He's so generous that he's gonna re-slope or re-elevate or whatever it's called, that ditch line, to help us get the water to drain the way it's supposed to go. He's got a little tractor, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's gonna be working over there. If you guys see him over there, wave at him, tell him thank you. Where am I at? Parks.
Streets.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't need that now. Parks. I've got all the water working in the parks. The underground sprinklers, I finally got all the repairs done at the big park at the end of town, Overflow. Got those done this morning or this afternoon, I guess. So they'll be running out there. I'm just watering everything else with garden hoses. Let's see. We need to develop some plans for the park strip and the beta park. Because if we hire somebody that is not paying attention and they're mowing, they're going to lose the mower down the park strip. That thing is brutal to mow. I don't know if Debbie's watched me mow that or not, but it is brutal. If that lawn tractor didn't have the posi rear end, there'd be no way I'd be able to mow that thing. And I like to live on the edge, so I guess that's okay too. I tried push mowing it. Younger man than me, because holy crap, that was hard. So just in your back of your mind, and then watering it. I just got a fountain sprinkler out there right now because no matter what we do as far as daisy chain and sprinklers, it just
Rocks and drought resistant somethings.
Right.
Remember that?
No, I'm down for that. That would gain 3 meters.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't see why
Or
not.
we'd have 1 meter in a drip system for
Plus
some
the,
reason.
plus the amount of hours of trying to do that, you know what I like.
Right. And it's not symmetrical. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
Right.
25 feet at the top and 15 at
We
the
can
bottom.
still put lights and stuff out there during Christmas and stuff. None of that will change from having that
Just,
be.
and then the beta park, that's the one by the library. That's a big hole.
Okay.
Here's another one
Yeah.
that's fantastic to mow.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
But
that one.
doesn't that ditch have a purpose?
It gets you to the basement.
But it's not a drainage ditch area. Okay.
No, that is just a big hole next to the library.
And it is the library's hours.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
a big
hours.
hole. There's
Where's the next property line? Is it?
So there's two lots there. You have the
Yeah.
library lot that goes to about where the row of trees are.
And then there's the park.
Then there's another little lot that's like, what is it, like 60 feet, I think?
The little statue on the.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that's the actual beta park, but they call that whole thing the beta park.
Including
The
the.
bowl.
Yeah.
So they're all the sprinklers are ran from the library. all the underground sprinklers and all that stuff comes from the library.
So what, like wanting to landscape it at least into more of a hill instead of a ditch?
Well, there's a
You
big
get what I'm
portion of
saying,
it
you know
that
what
I
mean?
mow, but the mower's not mowing. I know it sounds weird, but with the deck down, it doesn't
You're
hit
just
the
not
grass
getting
because
it.
it's
Yeah.
it just, and you can't control your speed going down the hill. So
But again, so
like,
bringing in dirt to create a more manageable slope, is that what you're, and then
but then you wouldn't be able to get down
Grassy,
there.
yeah.
It's such a weird area.
I'll do a look.
Go look at it. Yeah, don't go down there unless you really want to hike out of there. Multi-floor isn't fun to mow either. I'm not trying to complain about mowing it. I mean, it's just all our parks are on hills, and I see why they're parks and not properties. Even our lot that hasn't sold up here is not great to mow with a little tractor, but you know, you suck it up and you just do it. General maintenance, the snowplow truck, F450, whatever you want to call it. I have it in the shop. It was given Ron fits. I'm fairly certain it's glow plugs. I got it over at Starton's. They're going to look for glow plugs. And when I drove it over there, I noticed that it like both sides of the road very, very well. So I have them looking at the front end of that thing again too. It's a Ford, notorious for front end work. So, I completed a service on the small John Deere tractor. I did buy a new battery and a set of cables for it. It wouldn't hold the charge. I walked my pickup 4 times while I killed the tractor over here to go get it to start it. But you know, it is fun to do what you do. The lawnmower's working great. It runs great. But we do have an issue with the deck. The one side, either it's bent or something's not right in there. It's eating a caster wheel pretty regularly. I'm gonna look at that this week, see if I can figure out what's going on, but I'll give you a heads up. And a note for everybody. I will be taking vacation from the 19th to the 27th. Andre will be doing my daily sampling and water stuff for like that. I will mow before I leave, so we shouldn't need anything taken care of while I'm gone. I'll show Andre how to use the mower for Tuesday, so we can mow the park. I'm not sure if that's the Tuesday that you guys have your dogs in the park or not, or a Wednesday. No? Okay. I want to make sure I got you covered, Sunday.
Thank you.
But I should have everything maintenance-wise in town done, and when I get back, I'll catch up on what I got going on.
For streets, we do have a pre-construction meeting
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday. For the scrub seal, not auto seal, scrub seal.
That was after I made my report.
Yes. My report is just that, is the treasurer's report. As you can see, we still have not been able to completely balance from 19, 20, 21, 22. I mean, we're still chipping away, but we're getting closer and closer and closer. But it's many, many, many years, and it's getting closer. But I would like you guys to look at the ending balance. And that's a good ending balance.
Yeah.
That's Endicott is making progress.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
that's really good from when I started till now.
Yeah.
Well, I think that that's really exciting that you guys are not negative in your funds anymore, and money's
Right.
been put
Right.
in the appropriate places, and it's good.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
So that's my report.
Alright, action items. So ordinance 390 is the dog licensing ordinance.
And 391 is the chicken. So we need a motion? Is that what it is?
Correct.
So I move to make a motion to accept ordinance 390, the dog license motion, changing the date. And the ordinance number 391 is the chicken ordinance, also changing the date.
They're separate, we have to do separately.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have to do them separately, they have separate, the dog license.
Separate ordinance
is-
numbers.
Yeah, separate ordinance number, and it's changing the date and the application.
Okay. So I will just accept the ordinance number 390.
A second.
So move and seconded to adopt ordinance 390. Dog license ordinance, all in favor?
I,
All opposed? Pass. $391.
Let's accept ordinance 391 to change the date.
Second.
Oh. Jinx, someone knows me as soda. You got Debbie. It's been moved and seconded to adopt ordinance 391, the chicken coop ordinance. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passed. You guys got a copy of the minutes for the regular meeting and the work session on you, which was that town hall. We're gonna change minutes from that. May 4th. What's the 16th? You got it, Jen?
That's this one.
Oh, I'm just looking, yeah, I'm just looking at this one, that's the town.
Okay.
It was the 18th. Okay, you're right.
I need to make an amendment because I was not at the town hall. Oh, okay, it says that I was the one.
Who did that one? Oh, that was Destiny.
That was Destiny.
Says I did the dog licensing, but I showed up a half hour late.
Yeah, Dean did dog license.
Did you not do any of the dog license?
I know you
Yeah,
talked
he
about
did
it.
talk, he
I
did.
read the ordinance, I think
Yeah.
was about it.
Yeah.
That was Destiny, not Debbie. Yes.
I didn't catch the meeting, we got changed from our same time as the work session. It wasn't, so.
I do notice in the minutes that it says that we table the removal of 50 cents. So we should probably have the vote on.
Oh, to actually remove it?
I just have yard waste was tabled, but then you guys removed the 50 cents per month.
Oh, I know.
I can write it differently though.
That makes sense. If you read it that way, it makes sense.
Okay.
It's all about interpretation.
Do you do these minutes separately too? Approve them. I move to approve the regular meeting minutes from May 4th.
Second.
2026.
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from May 4th regular scheduled council meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passes. We got town hall minutes
Town hall minutes.
They're a mess.
Yeah.
with the
Will be
changes,
amended.
with the amended town hall minutes. You're looking at old minutes from
I
like.
know, I'm like, I move to accept the town hall work
Amended.
session, amended town hall council work session minutes
There you go.
from May 18th. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Second.
Moved and seconded to accept the town hall work session minutes from May 18th with the amendments. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passes. Expenditures. Is that what that one is?
Do we need to sign the,
Yeah.
Need to send it to you.
No, this is a copy.
Oh, okay.
You didn't just sign the ordinances at the end.
right,
Just you. Yes.
okay, cool.
Are we supposed to be lowering that Pioneer? Or is this what we're sticking with?
We can't go any lower than that.
Okay.
We were down from the $300 a month.
No, I know that, but I thought there was still one line, are we keeping the
I'm
line
gonna keep
here?
this line.
Okay. We had talked about getting rid of it at one point in time.
The cell phone doesn't like this building.
Okay, no, that's good enough, that's good enough of an answer right there, that's.
And people have a hard time calling the cell phone apparently. I don't know. Like, they don't ever call the cell phone. They leave a message for me to call them. So, we'll leave it.
Yeah.
Can
Every
you
time I've
forward
called
the
it, you
phone-
answered it.
The calls?
For a
and-
charge.
Seriously.
For a charge. Pioneer's in the business to make money. So. Everybody sign that? BJ's still looking.
That's a lot of internet.
Yeah.
Because
So,
it wasn't paid, so.
Oh, that's right.
that was
That's
the
that one?
8 months or so of Anatech bills that were
That's right.
shuffled and not paid correctly or incorrect.
From the
So
previous
what is
year.
it supposed to be normally every
About 1,600,
month? Okay.
give or take a little bit, depending on if I have extra samples or not. Last maintenance report I had that kind of information in there.
But that was not me. I was paying them as I was giving them. I did not know that there was that past due
And
from
we got
That
previous
part was
year.
never getting
Yeah,
taken care
we
of.
got one that was like way left field. I was like, wait a minute. So I called them. They're like, well, you actually have. I'm like, send me everything we owe you. And we got that system. So it used to be they just billed me weekly on my sampling. So now they're billing us once a month on it. So we get a bill at the end of the month and we get that bill instead of a $300 bill and then a $42 bill. So we got to streamline down quite a bit. It's going to be way easier to keep track of.
Yeah.
Now if I just get them to send me my results,
That'd be nice.
they are super slow.
What is USA Blue Book?
That is a company that we use to buy sewer plant supplies.
You wanna see the.
No. I wasn't
I
sure
thought
what
it-
it was. That was.
Yeah, so I got
I
some.
didn't, the name wasn't familiar. That was.
I got some DP for the chlorine. It's a powder you put in to check the color, and then I also got a sludge judge. It's a big stick you put in the tank, and it tells you each level
It's a tube.
of density of what's in the tank. I don't know how to put this plainly. It measures what's in there.
Okay.
And different. It tells me what bugs I got, what's in that event.
How are our buds?
I
thought we were having a depletion of our buds.
Yeah,
We were.
that's what- Oh, but we're not anymore.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Well, we quit running 150, 170,000 gallons to the plant. We're down to like 50, 60. And that's right now it's,
So that's what's going down, but so that means a lot of it's going into the ground. Right? Is that the correct assumption? Okay. I'm just making
It's
sure
gotta go
I'm
one
making
or
sure my
two
brain heard
places.
that right. Yeah.
it goes
It's not
one or
going into the sewer.
two- it's not coming into the sewer.
Okay.
And I could get you an actual sewer rate if you need it, but, what's May 26th?
I'd be interested,
Expenses.
2026, yeah.
I'd be interested to hear what that number is again next month, though.
I can definitely put those in there and I can give you what goes to the plant.
Yeah.
This one, yeah, has to motion. It's been.
Yep, we gotta have a motion for the expenditures.
I move to approve the expenditures for May 2026.
Second.
Moved and seconded to accept the expenditures for May 2026. Want some? Or are you just scratching?
Oh, no, sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Debbie didn't say aye, she's mad about it.
I did say that.
Oh, I didn't hear her, I was like, oh, she's mad about the expenditures this month. All right.
Come on in. Donna said they look good.
We got one more.
I move to adjourn.
Second. Been moved and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? That's it. Thank you, everybody.